I guess the first step really is just realizing that that's something you need to do. Like curating your content is a step you need to take. It's something you need to take seriously. You can't be a gospel singer with a lot of religious things all week and then turn up in Magic City on one day on your page. Like it doesn't make sense. And
I mean,
well, depending what artist you are,
listen, bro. Listen,
the right artist, but I sincerely believe like Ibra actually touched on something. He said the magic word in a lot of ways, which is the goal. Like, what is the goal of the content? And that's generally where you should start, right? Like, is this something to drive engagement? Is this strictly to get people to answer you and to be interacting with you on your page? Is this something to drive audience, to get more followers, to get more likes, et cetera, et cetera? Is this letting the audience know that you have varied tastes and doing something off the beaten path to be able to expand your audience? In curating yourself and in curating for your audience, you have to understand them. You have to understand what you want, and then understand what you're delivering. And like honestly, look at the whole of your content, whether that's on your social media page or wherever, and cut and refine and tailor and try to really narrow it down and figure out. It's KYA. Know your audience. So what are they drawn to, and what do you want them drawn to? So that's a lot, and a lot of those things are heavy, but realizing that you should curate is probably step one. And then knowing the audience and taking those small steps from there are probably the following steps.
Yeah.
That's real, man. And real quick before we move on to Mika, I just want to say for artists out there that are trying to get in touch with you and trying to pitch you something, when do you think is like the best time for an artist in their career to really, send an official pitch to Complex or to hire a publicist to do it for them?
It really varies from artist to artist and situation to situation. I get a lot of those PR emails, like I'm sure everyone here does, and some of them, honestly, you'll just gloss over, right? Like they sort of have the all caps lead and they want to let you know about this big thing that's happening right now. But personally, I've always been drawn to creativity and to trying something new. I mean, whether that's sending a PR email, introducing a brand to what you have to offer, or just trying to get an internship somewhere. I mean, it behooves you to be different than the crowd, to try to stand out in one way or another. So if you have that sauce, early in your career, and you can catch people's eye with either the actual product, the music, or just a creative way to get in front of someone like myself or anyone in this call, go for it. But I would also add to that, don't be discouraged if it falls on deaf ears, and to be consistent, which is something I'm sure we'll talk about later on. But I don't think there's a formula to say, like, write this style of email and you'll definitely get responses. That's not how the game works.
Yeah.